just trying to get a group in there that play a little bit better tonight. We were not playing very well, and so just trying to find a combination of guys that are going to be able to play a little bit better.
Then how tough is it to play against a team that sends its guards to rebound the way Wichita State does?
When there are guys in the backcourt, that presents some more challenges for you from a rebounding standpoint. When those guys go and get them, there's no question. It's also something that we saw on film and worked at in an area where we have to get a lot better. And we've got to get a lot better in that area really fast.
I really expected Northern Iowa to make a run in the second half to try to get back into it. Anything in particular WSU did that kept you guys at bay?
I don't know. We didn't get baskets on our first couple of possessions, and coming out of halftime, I felt like we needed to get the score under 10 because it wasn't. We weren't scoring at all. A lot to do with the way they defended, and we had some problems getting some points on the board. But Wichita wasn't scoring at such a rate that had we gotten under 10, you've got a reasonable chance to get the game close enough to win it. But we were not obviously able to do that.
Clay Anthony Early seems like kind of a unique talent in the Valley. Is he a matchup problem?
Yeah, he's a good player, and I thought his first half performance was one of the keys to the game. There were a couple of them certainly, but his play in the first half at the offensive end of the floor was certainly one of the keys to, I think, the entire game. Him making plays and getting points on the board, and us not finding a way to do the same thing. Gave him the kind of lead they needed to have tonight.
Clay Anthony's one of those guys, those taller guys on the perimeter. Saw with Marble against Iowa. Just kind of, what is it about those guys that it's tough for you guys to handle?
But those Marble and Early are different positions. Marble being a guard and Early's a power forward, and that's usually a matchup that is one that's been okay for us. Jake has usually done a pretty good job on those guys. We let him tonight get to his right hand. He got it at the top of the key, and he was able to drive it with his right hand, and that's something that we've seen on film, and we did not take that away from him. And, we followed him on it. He got there and got some points on a drive that we needed to do a better job of. So, like I said, there's a couple things that we have to get better at, and we have to get better at real fast.
You would have seen Wichita State with their full lineup on film, and then with a different lineup. Has it changed much?
Not in terms of what they're doing per se. There may be a couple offensive things that are a little different because of the personnel, but that's where they deserve a lot of credit. Is they don't look a whole lot different defensively, and they don't look a whole lot different in terms of rebound. And those are the two areas that allow you to win every time you step out there, and they deserve credit for that.
Wichita State used a run early in that second half where you were missing some shots and pulled away. What were they doing effectively that was making it difficult just to keep up?
Well, like I said, we weren't able to get some points on the board, which allowed them to get into the open floor and get into transition and make some plays. And again, I felt like the start of the game was important, and at halftime being down double figures, I felt like we needed it under 10. And we didn't do a very good job in either one of those spots tonight in the game.
Thank you, guys.